So first, Grix, we look back to last weekend, the win against Swinton at home. It was always going to be a game against a lesser side, but we turned up on the day and we went 52-0. What were your thoughts on the game?
I think we did a pretty professional job. Obviously, like you said, there's potential bananas kid, if anything. Looking at what's happened in the last round of the cup with Featherstone and that. And I've been sat in their position. I've been at a National League club and playing against a Super League club in a Challenge Cup game. You want to prove to yourself, you want to prove to your mates, to your coach, and you want to get out there and do a good job. And they started really well, and obviously we had to be switched on from the start, which put us in good stead, and we ended up coming through.
Obviously go through to the next round again. Today we're drawn at home to London Broncos. What do you make of the clash?
Well, I totally forgot the draw was this morning, to be honest. So we only found out when we got to train this morning. So I think it'd be foolish not to think too far ahead. Obviously, we've got a tough game coming up this week, so we'd like to get that out of the way first. But the draw is just a bonus that we're at home. It didn't really matter who we got, to be honest. It's going to be a tough game in the quarter-final. Everything at stake. So just a home game's nice for us. So we'll be happy to get the game and get it.
And we turn the focus again this week to the Super League away at Catalan. Used to 2 games in the past, Bradford and then Swinton, very difficult conditions. I'm expecting a lot different in Catalan with the sun.
Yeah, we're desperate for a bit of sun on our backs, to be honest. We've had to adapt this game over the last couple of weeks with the weather, because it's been a bit of a different to how we'd like to play, which means we might be able to go back and throw the ball around a bit more this week. So it's a welcome break for us with the weather, and we'll go there and hopefully if his defence is what it has been the last month, and we can put up a performance like we have been doing, we'll be in with a good shot.
Do you have to train differently for the conditions in Catalan? Obviously the weather's going to be hopefully a lot nicer, and it is away in France. Do you have to train differently?
No, we've trained differently for the English weather more than anything. The Catalan weather, I suppose, will suit us a bit more than it has been doing. So the boys are looking forward to that, and they play a similar type of rugby to us, and they're up there at the top, similar spot to us. So it's got everything written for a good game.
You've obviously surprised quite a few people this year, and you have been strong competitors in the Super League. Are there any sort of players that you're going to be looking out for, dangerous for Catalan?
I think a lot of the players that have been there over the last few years have progressed a lot as well. I think, like, obviously adding Leon in there's been a big plus for him. But a couple of the guys that have, Scott Grix and the Jason Batea in the middle, they seem to have got a lot better than what they was last year, and they were top players last year. So. And obviously going there, it's usually a little bit warm, and they're a real big set of lads, and it's a pretty tough day for the middle, so hopefully everyone will be on song.
You're going to expect to go over there and get the 2 points to keep you top of the Super League?
Yeah, why not? I think, like I say, the form we've been in at the moment, if we carry on defending like we are doing, we know we can score points, so yeah, I'm pretty confident we can get it too.